Maybe you're in your 30s or 40s and you feel lost. You thought by now things would look different, maybe a better job, more money, more freedom, but still you have none of those things. And the scary part isn't where you're right now, but it's that if you'll keep doing what you're doing, another 10 years might pass without any changes. Now, I'm not going to tell you what kind of moves to make, because I've been exactly where you might be right now, feeling stuck, frustrated, just watching your life fly by. The one thing that changed everything for me wasn't some big strategy or a mega plan. It was just one decision: to start moving in any direction. And in this video, I'll talk about why that one move is all it takes and what it will do to your life. About 8 years ago, I was working a job I absolutely hated. I owed money to the government for my bankruptcy, and they took 1/3 of every salary I made. I was living in a city I didn't want to live anymore, and I was literally in the deepest shit of my life. So I had to make a move. Immediately after I had paid my tax debt to the government, I quit my job, took a business loan, and started an e-commerce business with zero experience. I built a warehouse in my living room and learned everything from scratch. And eventually I moved out of that city with my warehouse. That business failed, but that one move took me out of a job I hated and into a new city. I learned new skills, met new people, and those exposed me to new ideas I would have never found if I had stayed stuck. Now, you might think making big changes is complicated, but it's really not, because you only need one move to change everything. And as you can see from my story, once you get the ball rolling, unexpected things will start to happen. I think most people stay stuck because they're afraid of making mistakes or failing. So don't make the same mistake and let your fear stop you. You have to ask yourself what's really stopping you from making moves. If it's the fear of failure, then think about it this way: failing is necessary for success. You have to reframe failures as practice shots. You learn from each one and play better next time. The most important lessons in life will come from failing. And if you're thinking that it's not the right time or you don't have the necessary skills, I have to tell you, there is never going to be a right time. If you wait for it, you will never move. Making a move is about not giving a shit what other people think. It's about not being afraid to fail and trusting that you can get over any obstacle on the way. Because if you do not move, you'll probably be in the same loop 5 to 10 years from now. Which do you think is more scary? Making a move and failing, or being at the same spot 10 years from now? Here's what actually happens when you make the move. You will end up in situations you never could have planned, and those situations will force you to think differently. You'll have to learn new skills, which improves your self-confidence. You'll meet new people you would have never met staying where you were, and those people with new ideas will open you doors you didn't even know existed. Now, you can't plan any of this from where you're right now. The road will only show itself once you start walking. And that's the thing most people never understand. You don't need to know where you're going, you just need to go. So stop waiting and make a move, any move. Your social environment or mindset is probably keeping you stuck. Check out this video here, where I'll show you exactly how to rewire your brain for success.